Hello and welcome to Take 3 with PT. This is a YouTube series where I take 3 minutes to answer a biblical, practical, or theological question. Today's question is, why should I journal? I love journaling. I've been practicing journaling for numerous years because for me, it blends two things that I have come to appreciate. First, the discipline of writing. Second, the discipline of self-reflection. I think both of those things are important. And so for me, journaling is this blend of two disciplines, writing and self-reflection. I understand not everyone likes to write. I understand not everyone likes self-reflection. And so journaling may not feel like it's for you. Another reason people might not journal, and Gordon MacDonald said this in his book, Ordering Your Personal World. He said, when I first started journaling, I was self-conscious. I was afraid someone might find the journal, read the journal, know all my secret thoughts. That, of course, is assuming that you journal on books that you leave around or journal on a document on your computer that someone might break into and read. Not all journaling comes in this kind of form. But he said, once I got past that self-consciousness, I found myself sharing in the journal more and more thoughts, and the self-consciousness just flooded away. So for some people, you just need to practice it a little bit and get used to it. And rest assured that people aren't hunting around for your journal so they can know all your private thoughts. So it's a blend of two disciplines, writing and self-reflection. It's overcoming some of this self-consciousness, but sometimes the greatest reason we wouldn't journal is because we're just too busy. We wake up and we check our cell phone to find out what the weather is for the day, what the news is, what my social media feed has to say, and we don't take those first few minutes to pause and self-reflect and then just jot down a few thoughts. Some of us might not just be too busy. We might not like taking a look into our interior world. I know when I pause and take some time on journaling, I'm really honest with what I'm wrestling with. It's not uncommon for me to have a tense conversation with someone, and then the next day when I wake up in the morning, I'll write out why I felt the tension, what I was feeling, and perhaps what God could be teaching me through that. When I can look back in my journal over the course of weeks, months, or years even, it gives me a sense of constant themes of struggle in my life or points of growth where God is moving me through maybe conflict management or moving me through personal insecurities or moving me through anxiety about a particular thing in my life. And so a reason to journal is it gives you not only a chance to process, but a chance to plot growth and themes and movements of God in your life. In his book, Habits of Grace, David Mathis gives some really simple but helpful tips on journaling. He says, 1, keep it simple. He says, 2, don't catch up. If you miss a day or a week, don't try to record everything that happened in between. 3, take God seriously in your journal. 4, bring the gospel. Make sure you're meditating on what God says about you. And then 5, stick with it. So why should I journal? Well, you can plot God's work in your life, but don't overcomplicate it. A little bit at a time, and you'll see growth is happening.